Hey everyone, it's Emily here, and today I'm bringing you 3 tips as you get ready for NaNoWriMo. We've only got less than a week until NaNoWriMo starts, and as someone who has participated in NaNoWriMo and also won NaNoWriMo for 7 years, I thought I would give you a few tips as you get ready to go. My first tip is to make a plan for your novel. I know there's a lot of people who are pantsers and they just kind of wing it when it comes to November. I'm not one of those people. I have to have a plan. Now, granted, I'm being a little bit hypocritical here because I am way behind in my planning for my novel this year, and I'm slightly freaking out. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I hope. But I like to have some kind of outline, a list of my characters, and have different ideas. I keep this notebook with me at all times. I have a notebook like this for basically every NaNoWriMo I've done, and in it I have character sketches and outlines, and sometimes I'll have like 3 different outlines as I brainstorm. I will be scouring the forums and writing down quotes and character names and stuff that I find that maybe I'll be able to find a way to use it in my novel, and it's all here in my notebook. It fits in my purse, and it even fits in my jacket pocket at work, so I can keep it with me at work all the time with a pen, and I can have all of my ideas in here. And I just find having somewhat of a plan going into it, even if it's not a full detailed outline, having an idea of what I'm going to do and where I'm going to go with it when I go into November really helps me to stay focused and to keep track of where I am. My next tip is to find some writing buddies. Seriously, the best thing I've done for my writing is to find other people who write who I can brainstorm with. Most of the time they are people who have done NaNoWriMo as well, but not always, and that's okay, as long as you have someone you can brainstorm with. Having friends doing NaNoWriMo with you really helps, because then you can encourage each other and cheer each other on and be like, get that word count. But even if they don't do NaNoWriMo and they're just other writers, you can just get so much feedback. So many times when I'm stuck in a book, I just have to run some things by a friend, and they can kind of help me sort out my thoughts and figure out, oh hey, here's where you have a plot hole, this is where your characters are lacking, or they'll give me a new twist that I hadn't thought of before. And my third tip is to strategize, make a plan, and sacrifice. This is when you're going to be getting some tough love. Really, the only way for you to win NaNoWriMo, whatever your goal is for NaNoWriMo, is to sit and write. Just whatever it takes to get those words out. No one else is going to write 50,000 words for you. You're the only one that can do it. And because of that, you're going to have to make some sacrifices. In an ideal world, I would be sitting at a favorite cozy cafe, sipping coffee for hours and listening to music to set the tone for my scene. And I would be writing away, and it would be glorious. But that's not reality. That's not my life. I wish that was my life, but it's not. And so sometimes, as much as I want to sit at my laptop using the program I want to use, that's not always in the cards. And so I, a lot of times, use Google Drive, and I'll be writing at work when it's slow or when I'm on my lunch break and getting those words in. Or if I'm in the car, I use that as brainstorming time, where I can put on some music and I can kind of start thinking through things. Or maybe you can use audio dictation and you can talk out loud and record it and then write it down later. Or you might have to cut back on your Netflix or socializing or other things and cut those things out so that you can write. Or maybe you need to rearrange when you sleep and stay up later at night than you normally would and sleep in the morning, or take naps during the day, because honestly, there just sometimes aren't any other options. And I know sometimes, like, it drives me a little bit crazy when some people are like, but no, I have to write under these conditions and do this. And I know for some people that really is the case. But guess what? If you're not willing to sacrifice either your schedule or what you do in your free time, or the way that you write, or the environment that you write in, if you're not willing to sacrifice one or more of those things, then you're probably not going to get those 50,000 words done, especially if you're not used to writing that much. So going into this, think about, okay, what can I cut out of my schedule? How can I rearrange things in my life? How can I adjust my writing habits so that I can get this done? When you come to terms with that reality, you're going to do so much better in November, and you're going to be able to get those words done and be dedicated. So those are my top 3 tips for you for NaNoWriMo. I will leave my link down below in the doobly-doo if you want to add me as a writing buddy. I'm always here if you want some encouragement or someone to brainstorm with or someone to critique with, and I am so excited. It's going to be a really, really fun month. And I will be trying to do some weekly updates on NaNoWriMo with where I'm at, but also some tips for where we are in the month for NaNoWriMo. And so if there's any topic ideas you want me to discuss or any advice you want from me, leave them down below in the comments and I will adjust them in another video. And good luck. Bye.